Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. If you're already a subscriber, then you know, oh my God, the fact that I even have this video up is amazing. I actually woke up super early this morning to do both the layouts. That's why actually the video is a little bit shorter. I was super tired last night, and so I just kind of started pulling product and prepping a little bit. I have really found value in the prep work. I think I always have, but more recently I've been doing little things, even more little things ahead of time. So like for week 8, I did like my tags in the evening and kind of like pulling product, things like that. So that if I don't have a lot of time and I have the project out on my island, which is where I film, which is in my kitchen. So it's easy for me to walk past it and kind of think, oh, it needs this, you know? So it makes the process of filming faster. So if you're somebody who doesn't always have like a ton of time to sit down, or you get creatively blocked or kind of freaked out, because sometimes I sit down and I look at the spread and I get really freaked out because I have to start and I have to film it and I really don't know what direction it's going to go. So pulling those little pieces here and there really make it easier that when I turn on the camera and just go, it flows. That being said, this layout has a ton of journaling. This is a lot more journaling than I would normally do. I'm going to be honest with that. And I don't know. There's parts of this spread I really love how it turned out. And then there's parts of this spread that I'm like, so that Details of Life card is from Citrus Twist. The That Was Genius movie review, the heart balloons are all from Old Studio Calico kits. The teal card, there in the bottom, is from an old Project Life kit, and it was from the February stash I built. A lot of these were from the February stash kit, I think, as well. The Let's Eat card is from Ellie's Studio, and I think that's all the cards. The February a month of card I know was in my February stash kit. And of course, I'll put that in the description. This is the last week of February. Actually, this week only had like one day of February. But I really wanted to use that heart balloon card. I'd had it in my stash probably since 2015, 16, something like that. I want to say it's 15. And I love that card. And I was really nervous because this is not really like an important spread. This wasn't, and I had been hanging on to it for so long and I loved it so much. And I think I actually have it in a principle, which really helped me to like let go of it. But I absolutely love how it looks with those typewriter label letters from Tim Holtz. I have that little pack, and I swear, like, my mom probably has some more. I just need to ask her, like, hey, keep an eye out. But I even started going online to see if I can find them. And they're so old and they're hard to find. But I love that little pack. And it's kind of harder to find the tiny word stickers that are the black and white like that. It's easier, I think, to find the reverse. But they were in my stash and I really wanted to use them. And I think I used so many. But I was just excited that they were in my stash. So I did the Goodbye February at the top. And then I did the Hello March there on that baklava cheesecake. Oh my God, it was heavenly. And then I used them again down on that That Was Genius card. You're going to see me use them again, just so that I have that rule of 3. I really think that I was super focused on the rule of 3 in this particular week's spreads. So this week I have 2 spreads for week 9. So you'll get to see those. Obviously, we'll go from one to the other like we always do. But I use those stickers again to write DITL process, which is Day in the Life. So if you participated in Allie Edwards' Day in the Life, I would love to know about it. I'd also love to know if you're participating in Week in the Life. I'm going to be working on prep stuff for that soon. I've already been kind of working on that off to the side, but I'm not ready to really do a kit video or talk about that planning process quite yet. I'm hoping to film and do that maybe like later in May. I believe June 20th is the actual week in the life. I don't have those dates in front of me. So at worst case scenario, I'm hoping for like first week or so of June. But like I said, I'd love to know if you've done either of those. So the next Project Life videos are going to be actually of week 10, which was day in the life. So I'll get into those after kind of our monthly planning videos. So talking about that for a second, and then I'll talk about the rest of the spread if I have time. So after this video post, I'm going to do an awesome haul video that'll go up Wednesday. I've already filmed it. It's already there. It's already pre-scheduled. I know it's going up. That I did with the Coffee Monster Co. Holy moly, the haul. Oh my gosh. So this is part 2 of that Etsy haul that I was talking about. So if you're already a subscriber, and then you've already seen the ones I got from Smooth Shop, which is super cute. And if you follow me on Instagram or her, she actually was sweet enough to like post me in her stories, which I thought was so sweet, when she found the video. Oh, there's my hair. With some messy mermaid hair going on. I have it like in a messy mermaid ponytail right now, which is very awesome with my Disney Mermaid Lagoon shirt on right now. Sorry, just trying to give you a full idea of what's going on here. And then after that, we're going to do the May plan with me video that'll post next Sunday. And then after that, we're going to do the April flip through. So we'll have that, and then we'll go back to Project Life videos. And like that's going to start the week 10 series. So week 10 is broken down into the pocket pages for the week. Day in the life is going to be its own separate video so that I can kind of talk about that ad nauseum and really get in the nitty gritty of that. And then I have one 12x12 layout because it was my mom's birthday. And so I took some really cute photos of her at dinner. So that's how week 10 is going to break down, which is hilarious to me that it has to be like a 3-part series. So now we have started working on the second spread. So I guess I better start talking about a couple things with that. So this spread actually turned out to be super like clean and bold, and I really, really, really love it. I'm a super huge fan of how both of these spreads turned out, honestly. And I think that I get really... It's very interesting. Sometimes the ones that I think are going to be the best, I end up not loving as much. And then the ones that I'm questioning are the ones that usually turn out the best in the end. But just some stuff to call out in this particular spread. The thickers that I'm using to spell out the days of the week are from Pink Paisley. They're a set that I bought at Tuesday Morning. They're a beautiful wood grain, and then they are foam on the bottom, and it's pink, so it matched that light pink that's in that kind of like sunburst at the top. So you're gonna see me use those here in a little bit. But my friend Jordan and I, unfortunately the light is covering that photo of all my plants out on my porch, so you're kind of be able to see that like in bits and pieces. Again, if anybody has an issue with it, I am really sorry. There's not much I can do about that lighting situation right now anyway. I'm just not, since I'm not monetized and this is not like my 9-to-5, I do want to look into better lighting, but I also don't know payment wise if that makes the most sense right now with just everything being inflated the way it is. I'm already having to kind of contract. So, yeah, we'll just see what we can do about that over time. But I hope that you guys are just kind of living with it like I am. But as you can see, I'm finally using those thickers to spell out Thursday and Friday. I really like that they kind of help tie in all of the table wood photos that I have from dinner. So that is my friend Jordan up there in the right-hand top corner. Jordan and I have been friends since 2016. I hired him to work for my company. And, well, it wasn't my company. It was just where I worked. It was my store though. So I worked there and I hired him, and then he left to take a better job, and we just stayed friends. We've gone on vacation together. We've maintained long distance relationship, best friends, with him living up north and then moving back and all around. And we're just amazing friends, and he's so much fun and has so much energy. Jordan is that type of person that's just going to cartwheel down a hallway. I literally have videos of him cartwheeling down hallways, and I absolutely adore his energy. It's great. And I really needed some bestie time, and I was super stressed out with studying and taking mock exams, which were like 3.5 hours long, and I wasn't scoring well. So I really just needed a break, and I needed some good food and time with my friend. So we went to check out this restaurant that I had been wanting to for a while, called 00. So I snagged one of their cards on the way out, which was awesome. And I liked both sides of it, actually. It was like that same pretty blue as the card below it, but I really wanted that boldness of the yellow stripe, and I thought it would look really cool mixed with that sunburst on the left-hand side. So I used that. And then that way also, like, the info's there. So like if you're an Atlanta person or you're thinking of coming to Atlanta, it's, you know, a really cool place. It's over in Decatur. It's absolutely delicious. We had the pork belly arancini, I think is how you say it. Arancini's wrong. I figured that out. I think it's arancini. Correct me if I'm wrong in there, if somebody wants to throw that in the comments. And then Jordan, I've kind of created a monster in most people that I know, to get chicken Parmesan as it comes. But if you can, switch the pasta underneath. So don't change the chicken parm with the marinara sauce and the cheese. You change the pasta underneath to be like fettuccine Alfredo style. And it's so good. It's so good. It's creamy and cheesy, and it's like the best of both worlds because you get the red sauce and you get the white sauce. So we always do that no matter what Italian restaurant we go to. We make sure that we have both, whether that means changing it or ordering a separate side. We just always make it work. So of course that's what we had for our main dish, and it was so good. All of the pastas made in-house. It was delicious. And then we headed over to Allie's Cookies, which are not pictured anywhere in here, but they were 2 doors down, and they were super fresh and super good. And it was the end of their day, and we were having a lot of difficulty picking out cookies, so they gave us some for free, which was nice. So now getting down to the bottom, because I really want to talk about this for a second, and I don't have very long to. So I did my Thursday 3, and I was looking for my Allie Edwards stamps that week, that if you've watched videos from like farther back, you hear me rant about how I couldn't find these stamps. Apparently I never even had them, but that's a whole separate conversation. I just didn't know I didn't have them. I didn't really go through the package that well, and I thought I had them, and then the company reached out to be like, hey, our bad, we actually didn't send them. Unsolicited. It was so bizarre. After like a week and a half of hunting for them, it just was that kind of timing. I don't know, so weird. But that there's a cute photo of Banks like in my overnight bag, and I put Tiny Stowaway on a label because it looked like she was like trying to like peek out, like, I'm not here, please put your clothes in here and pretend that you're leaving and take me with you. And she's really done that since she was a kitten. So I always think it's super cute when she crawls in my luggage. The last thing I really want to talk about super fast, again, before the video runs out, is the card that I'm working on now. I don't actually do journaling in the video or by the time I do the flip through, because it is private journaling. It was not a good night. I'm going to just leave it at that. It was just a really bad dinner night and not a good experience, and it was personal, and I really didn't feel the need to complete that journaling. And my original plan was to kind of do it and like block it out or something. But I just decided to go ahead and finish the spread out and prep the card with a 9 for week 9 in that little section and some label stickers and hearts and stuff. So I just wanted to prep it a little bit and then just have it ready to go so that whenever I'm ready to journal and not in like a rushed space, that I can just journal and get it out and have it tucked away. Because like I said, it was just private and not something that I just felt like I wanted to share. So I just threw that little flip in so that you won't see that if you're just flipping through the book normally, and then the dinner photos are underneath that as well. So I do like how both of the spreads turned out. I think they're great. I love that little dotted outline of Banks. I think I like point at it, but that's her sitting in my lap, and I have on black sweatpants so you couldn't see it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy that I got it out on time. So I've got lots of content already ready to go for you guys. So enjoy, have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, happy crafting, everybody.